Wait 1 second, making sure I'm recording. I should be recording now. Okay. Hello and welcome back to Minecraft Timberlights Golden Age, episode 769. I think that's what we're on, or 68, 69, somewhere around there. But hopefully you're all doing okay today and staying safe. So last episode we worked on our Wyvern enclosure area and created a quite nice little area for them to sleep. Now it's not 100%, you know, 100% like I want it to be. I think I might, you know, put like stone bricks like here. Because I feel like there's too much blue in the one area that it kind of just, you know, doesn't really work too well. But then does that mean I need that there? Let me see. Does that look a little bit nicer? You know what, I'll go with it. You know what? I'm not supposed to be working on this today. I'm not working on this today. Okay. But hopefully you are all doing okay today and staying safe. So in today's episode we're going to be working on this area. Yep, we're going to be working on this hallway upwards. And I'm going to have to measure this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then about maybe here. We'll say we'll have another block right there. And then over here as well. 1, 2. That was 2 blocks. There we go. Sorry, I'm trying to not be too, you know, talkative and see how this is going to work. Because I'm doing all the counting in my head. That is too short. Too short. But then, if I think about it, I will need to do a pillar here for the new bit that shall be here. And that is about 2 blocks. Well, it looks like it all matches up now. That did not mean for that to work. There we go. And just do that there, just to match it all the way around. Now, this area that we're currently breaking has not really been worked on for... since I probably put in the staircase, I tell you. And I think I did some work here to extend this little bit of land. That kind of worked, I would say, kind of worked. Although this is kind of artificially extended. Certain areas just does not look 100% natural. But I was just trying to make the mountain look a little bit nicer. Because it kind of just was very steep and then out. And I did not really like that. So I decided to fix it up and make it look a little bit nicer. Because I made a little dirt wall there. A little dirt bit there. So it would not fall off. Yeah, I've not stood here in a little while, just looked up into the distance, I tell you. There's little bits of people's worlds, right? That, you know, you never really, you know, think about going back and, you know, doing that again. And that one view there, I've not been there for ages, I tell you. Not been there for ages. Let's see. Now, what was I going to do? I needed jungle wood, I think. I do have some jungle wood on me, I think. No. No jungle wood, but I do have plenty in the backpack. So I'll take some from this. About 8 shall do. I don't really need 8, I don't think so. All we're doing is these pillars. I'm kind of just copying this design over to that design. And then I'll work in the inside area. I think I'll need 2 more. 2 more. There we go. I know these bits over here are free, so I thought it should be free over here. Let's see. Oh, it won't be 100% the same. I'll need to go with a more natural one for this one. So maybe I might work on doing a little bit of glass ceiling and then probably changing it to a Let's say maybe a tank kind of look here. Gonna go with some natural material, like some bushes that I would have, but I do not currently have that on me. Let's see, but I'll do that in a little second. There we go. Do that. And that works out there. And I cannot do that there, because that would not really make any sense, I tell you. Though it kind of does not make sense that I'd be bumping my head here. Let's see, about 6 blocks, 1, well that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I guess this would have to be extended up about there. To kind of make it, you know, blend in. Question is, do I want stairs here? I think I might go with some stairs on the roof, I tell you. I think I might go with some stairs on the roof. We could do what we did with our other place, just down there. Well, not down there, but just down there and into our main house. I think that's what we might follow. Same kind of, you know, principle that we did over there. Let's see. But I will make sure to one. Well, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. That's not looking too bad. Not looking too bad at all. Hard to work with this little tiny patch here, I tell you. Hard to work with. Should have, you know, really flattened this down, I tell you, at some point. Or maybe made it more curved in. I think that would have been a quite good idea. I remember this area kind of just used to be a big point. That's why you can now go under it. I'm pretty sure at a certain point you can't see under it to what it used to be. No, there's gravel there. I think I started using gravel for the main build, I tell you. I'm so sure that I used gravel around here, but I can't remember where. No, I didn't use gravel. No, so that's very ancient grass down there. That grass has never seen the light of day for ages. I must have used grass. Well, not grass. Something a while ago, gravel. I'm pretty sure I used gravel at some point. Can't remember when, but it was quite a long time ago that I used gravel before I actually really had a use for it, that being making concrete. Whee! Yo, Bubbles, how's it going? Doing good? You know what, I really need to work on that windmill. Our windmill has stayed the same for quite a long time. You okay, Bill? Snowball. Our goat. Burns. Wojtek staring through my window. Hey Wojtek, what do you think you're doing, huh? What do you think you're doing? Did I interrupt something? I guess I must have interrupted something, I tell you. Yes, I must have interrupted something. Yeah, okay, let's see. I'll put away our creature's material. That being all of that. And shove that in there. Might as well just shove these shears as well in there. As they do not have a use for me now. I think I might actually put that back there. I might actually need that. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Like that. And I think I find myself some saplings, I tell you. I need jungle, so we'll go with that. And we're gonna have to go take a trip over to our other place. Yeah, I think I might handle a lot of the dark spots very soon. I need to do the carpet thing that we've been doing just an episode ago. We started doing some more as well. Just a little tiny few. Should have done that more to the other area as well. Should have done it over here. That's what I should have done. But I do not think, you know, yellow carpets would really blend in with this. Maybe white carpets. Maybe white carpets. We could say that they're seashells. 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 Seashells on seashore. That's how Meowth and Pokemon learned how to speak. Seashells. Seashells on seashore. Let's see. Oh yeah, totally forgot. I used to chop down that tree all the time. Chop down that tree all the time. Sorry, I just got nostalgia because I passed by that tree and I thought, you know what, I used to chop down trees here. Used to chop down trees here. Hello there, Fox, how you doing? Yeah, I think that's what we'll handle in a couple episodes, I tell you. We will be tearing down or re-singing this habitat for a new dinosaur. I'll let you decide on what dinosaur we will be putting in there. We could put another mammoth in there, but last time that happened, it did not go too well. And also our dodo. I'm actually planning on getting a bunch of dodos. And I do have a cool idea with them. Like, I want to name them after commenters, but I thought, you know what, I should name them after the other YouTubers. I find it very funny. Oh no. Bob Ross has died. No. Also famous people. That's what I will say. We'll see. I may turn that into bone meal. That there. What? I don't know what I was doing there. There we go. Put that back. And I need a crafting table. Crafting table. What did I need? Crafting table. Oh, shears. Craft 3 sets of shears. Plant a tree. Grow the tree. That's a very tall tree. Poop. It started rapidly disappearing now. Poop, I needed to cut down that tree. Up we go. Up we go. Put that back. There we go. Cut down the tree. Put that put down. And cut down the tree. There we go. Now all of these leaves that we're collecting now shall go towards us, you know, fixing up that a little bit that's never really been, you know, I've not really touched it since I did that little, you know, bit at the back of the place. Oh poop, I forgot I was going with a big tree. I did not mean to go with a big tree, I wanted to go with the little trees, they're easier to chop down. There we go. What What could we talk about, I tell you? What could we talk about? What's a Western movie that you've watched recently? I was watching one that's based after the Civil War. It's based after that. Reminds me of Zippity Doo Dah. Sorry. I just got reminded of that because Zippity Doo Dah also takes place after the Civil War, the American Civil War. If you did not know that. A Walt Disney movie based after a war. That was true. Let's see. What was it that I was going to say? Ah, yes. I was watching a movie, the John Wayne and someone else movie. It was not too bad, I would say. It was not a bad movie. But it's based on a bunch of Confederates going to Mexico, and the main character, Henry Langton, a cavalry soldier for the US Army, now retired, with his men, and they gathered up 3,000 horses to sell, lost 500, and I don't know how it fully goes, but when they bump into the Confederates, they're no longer soldiers or enemies, and then they start to slowly get along. The Native American son of John Wayne, what do you call it, goes after this other girl, the Confederate daughter, the colonel's daughter of the Confederates. And so that is how the movie goes, kind of mostly. And when they finally get to go to the area where they got to sell the horses, they get attacked by the, well, not that's after that. Okay, so they're going to sell the horses to the Mexicans after the US did not pay as much, because they did not want to pay as much because their country's, you know, recovering. We could really use these horses, but we'll only pay you $25 for each, you know, head counted. Now that's a lot of money, but the Mexican government, by Emperor Maximus, was offering 30, the, you know, normal amount. So he orders them, they bring them all the way down south to meet the Confederates a bunch of times. It's a quite, you know, chill time from a gunfight that, you know, they help the Confederates on against some bandits. And then when they finally get the horses all there, the Confederates, when they get to their objective, they get captured after not heeding the warning from the Native American guy. Break that. Now slowly break this down. When they finally get to sell the horses to the Emperor, well, I'll talk about the first part. So, the Confederates get captured by the revolution, the Del Revolution, the skeleton up there, and now they send the colonel after holding everyone hostage. They hold the colonel hostage. So Singy has to go to the Confederate colonel, has to go to the cavalry colonel. They're both colonels, and they have to hand over all of the horses, or, you know, the Confederates' families will get killed. John Wayne decides to do the good thing, delivers all the horses, and says, you know, you win one, you lose one. And that's basically how the whole thing goes, that movie. But when they're on the way to deliver the horses, they also get attacked by the French, who are helping Emperor Maximus, or Maximus, Maximus. I don't know how it goes. We don't know how it goes 100%. There we go. Well, that's basically how the movie goes, I tell you. That's basically how the movie goes. It wasn't too bad of a movie, I tell you. It's not a bad movie at all. But, you know what? I'm quite glad that it was a good ending there. I tell you, too many Western movies always have either bad endings or, you know, good endings. So you never know what one you're going to get. Receive one bone for all the bone meal that I've spent. Okay. Like that. I do see some leaks in there, but you know what? I won't risk it. Won't risk it. I don't have my wood shulker on me, so I'm going to have to go shove all of that in there for now. And I'll put it all back in a little while. Put the hay bales back. You know what? I'll just leave the hay bales here. Big Tree Road. Big Tree Road. They still have food there. I need to go, you know, around my dinosaurs and make sure they're all stocked up on food, I tell you. I think that's what we will be doing soon. And I do think that we have almost run out of time for today's episode, so I will be ending today's episode very soon once I get the little grass jungle leaves bit done. You're only halfway through your food. You're probably no, you're a little bit more. And you're only at 2,000. I really need to restock you now. Really need to restock them. I actually want to do like a full cage, you know, renovation for all of the dinosaurs that we have. And yes, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna head up north, and I was gonna go work on our jungle, well not jungle, our dinosaur area up north. But then I'm starting to think, you know, I should not really build it here. I should build it somewhere over here, I tell you. I don't know what it is, but I feel like it's better to build it over here. I don't know. I really don't know. You know what? I might just keep building it here. I think that's what we'll do. We'll just go down the coast over here. I think that'd be the best decision. It's just I don't want to be in render distance of our main area. And I do not want the animal escaping like our pterodactyl did. I've not seen the pterodactyl since I last seen it back in 200s, maybe 200s, maybe 300s. Yeah, somewhere around that time, I tell you, is the last time I seen my pterodactyl. It's been quite a long time. I need to harvest my potatoes as well. Need to harvest potatoes. Now I'm also thinking about actually doing up the roof of this hallway. I don't know if it's a good idea. I have the problem of keeping stuff the same for very long periods of time. And then if I do change it, it never comes out the way that I want it to, so certain stuff like that I just, you know, struggle with, I tell you. Nostalgia, maybe. I'm actually thinking about fixing up this, what to call it, this entire area underneath. I want it to more be like a floating platform. Instead of just being a single block, right? I want it to be, you know, chunky. I think that's the best I could say it. Be chunky. Maybe one day I'll get to use that structure that I built ages ago. I did remember in our corruption, I did, you know, break it all down. I was never going to use it, I thought. But then, you know what, I might use it one day. Who knows? Go like that. I did not mean to fall off there. Maybe have I broke it all there and did it like that, maybe? You know what, I think that should do for that. I think that should do. I think that would be the nicer option, I tell you. I will finish off this hallway, the pillars in the hallway, before I end today's episode. I won't leave it off, you know, unfinished. Decoration wise, I will be fixing the walls another time. Well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. There we go. And break that. Go like that. Yeah, I think stone there. Yeah. I will probably do something like that hallway that we just walked through to get here. Let's see, I think I'll do something like that. But I really enjoyed that idea before. I think it'd be a good fit here. I kind of just wanted this area to look nice, because it's been here for such a long time and I never really did anything with it. So I just wanted something better for it. It kind of has grown on me, this area, I tell you. Kind of has grown on me. Though the cobble's really, I don't know. This wall, I will be changing this wall. I really hate it. Really hate it, I tell you. It's not really my style, I tell you. For this area. Even our museum one, I'm starting to, you know, think I should really change it up, I tell you. Should really change it up. Well, now that I've finished off this hallway to basically completion. Not 100%, but you know, basically there. I should have done something like that, I should say. Something like that, maybe. I don't know if that feels a bit too chunky. Might do. Might do if I... Where did the thingy go? What? Did it go up there? No. I think I collected it. I think I did. I don't know. You know what? I think it'll work. Just need this, you know, grass here to spread. Let's see. Well, I put that in there. I shall use some of this soon. I put that there. Grab my grass block. I'm not waiting all this time for it to grow. Yeah, I think that should work. Really? Well, I guess this is where I'm ending. Oh, I found it. It was on the stairs. Well, I guess this is where I'm ending today's episode. So, hopefully you've enjoyed it. Have a nice day, safe, hope to travel, maybe smart, just need to keep the vitamins, very important. And bye, see you next time, bye bye, see you, bye.